Okay, welcome. Now, I'm introducing to you my summer tablescape, and I'm not so sure how I feel about it. I think something's off about it. Not quite sure, but I thought I would share it with you. And I think it's the cobalt gold encrusted glasses that I've added to the tablescape. I think they're just too bling blingy for what's on the table. This is an eclectic group of china called Blue Willow. And I talked about it last year about the scenes that are designed in each dish and bowl and dinner plate and all of that. But if you notice the variety of intensity of colors in the dishes, that's because, and I'll explain it again, the light blue colors that you see, the light blue china dishes, came from my late great aunt in that picture there, Auntie, and that's Uncle Harold. So this light blue china, that's her set, and this has to be 70, 80 years old. And so just to honor their memory and them being such a role model in the family, I put these dishes out every summer. And this is pretty much of what I've had from her was these china dishes, Blue Willow. And so I had to, some were broken. So I had to find Blue Willow china, which I did, which is the more rich, darker color, because originally that looked like this when it was new. I don't know if they had put them in a dishwasher at some point. My aunt, my mother's sister, inherited her china, Auntie's china. So I don't know why they are faded as such. Maybe it's just with age. I don't know. But I was able to go online and find dishes that match it. And so that's why you see a variety of different colors. And then there's another version of it. If you notice that, like for instance, this dish has gold trimmer on it. And this is called Real Old Blue Willow, the one with the gold trim. I would love to have the entire set like this dish. But instead, I just decided to get serving pieces with the gold trim. So that would include this vegetable tureen, the water pitcher, and also the tea pot and the sugar bowl. When I unwrapped them today, the creamer to this was broken. And also the gravy boat and everything, they all have the gold trim, if you notice. And also this is the sandwich plate. And so this year I added cobalt blue gold encrusted water bottle. No, not water bottle, water goblets. And the cobalt blue champagne glass. And I'm just not sure. I don't know. It just seems like the champagne and the water goblet are just too over the top for what's laid out on the table. I think it would work fine if everything was the real old willow blue with the gold trimming. But I guess it also keeps in line with everything just being eclectic. You know, it's a hodgepodge of things. The flatware for the summer is called Old Country Roses by Royal Albert. It's not sterling silver or anything, but it is stainless steel and it's outlined in gold. I got these at a great price on eBay. It's a 12-place setting. At a 12-place setting, it's like 65 pieces for 99 bucks. I was like, you know what? You can't beat that with a baseball bat. And so I purchased them. Very happy with them. They're beautiful, great for the summer. Old Country Roses by Royal Albert. And I don't know. For the sideboard, I just put the floral arrangement in the crystal vase and a bowl of faux fruit and some Japanese vases, 2 of them with a cookie jar or something. Whatever, a urn, it's something. Whatever, just to decorate over there. But pretty much this is what my summer tablescape is going to look like. I'll probably make a change because like I said, I feel like there's something off about it and I'm not quite sure what it is. The centerpiece, by the way, if you notice, the centerpiece is made out of, starting from the bottom is a dinner plate of real old willow blue. And then there's 2 teacups sitting on top of each other, and it's all glued together. And then it looks like there's a soup bowl, and then a teapot on top of that with another teacup on the side. It's all glued together. I purchased that and I added some faux fruit, you know, some grapes and stuff to jazz it up a bit. Just something different. But I really think I'm going to make some changes to this. It's just something about it. I added another staple to my tables. As you know, in the past, at every table, you will always see this crystal rose. It's always on the table somewhere. And now I have added a crystal bell that you will forever see from now on the table somewhere. A crystal bell. Oh, let me give you some history about these cobalt blue gold encrusted glasses. This is indeed 24 karat gold. Okay, so bust this. 1980s slang, bust this. What happened was there was an estate sale, right? And somewhere around Camp Creek in Atlanta. And so I go there, and the story is this woman, you never see the owners of an estate sale, you know, you only see the people who they hired to run their estate sale. But the story was that the owner's brother and father, the father, and they had these for sale also, had like presidential invitations to the inauguration for Kennedy, and there was a picture of her father with JFK at the inauguration, and that was for sale. And her brother was actually a president at Morehouse College and also good friends with Martin Luther King. And there were letters that Martin had sent to her brother, had written to him, and quite a few of them weren't even opened. And it was like, you know, she was going through some stuff. I mean, this is like 50, 60 years of stuff in this house. And her brother, who was once the president of Morehouse College, he had passed away about 10 years ago. And so it was very emotional for her to finally go through this house and do something with all of this stuff. And her brother apparently was quite the entertainer. I mean, he had so much china, so much glasses. He loved the bling bling. And he had a lot of stuff like Swarovski crystal. He had a Swarovski chess set made out of crystal. He had so much stuff. I actually got that bell from him, and as well as these cobalt 24 karat glasses. And I got them at a wonderful price. I got a dozen of each, 12 of the goblets and 12 of the champagne glasses, each 24 of them for $1,200. One goblet. You see this goblet right here? Sells for $80. Just one. I got 12 of them for $100. So I only needed 8. So the others I just gave away to some friends, a pair. I gave them each a pair of those. And they were just overjoyed and thrilled. And I was like, you know what? I only need 8. I started to sell the others and get my money back, because then I'd have got all this for free. But I said, you know what? Like I told you before, the secret to being blessed is giving. So actually I gave 3 pairs away. I still got one more pair to give away to someone. I'll figure it out. Somebody might show up and I'll be like, here, take these. But they were just overjoyed because they were actually very, very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful glasses. And so you are looking at a piece of history from a man who was once the president of Morehouse College, who has been deceased for 10 years, but who was actually very good friends with Dr. Martin Luther King. And I just thought that I must have this sitting on my dining room table. Something else I bought from them, you know what? I'm going to walk in the kitchen and show you. Hold on, I'm going to turn on the light. Okay, I actually purchased that up there. See that? The punch bowl and the glasses. It's a punch bowl on the stand, and it has a big crystal tray that is sitting on with 8 cups, and I purchased 8 more cups elsewhere. But yeah, that's glorious. And I intend to make that a centerpiece on my dining room table around the holidays and fill it up with eggnog and rum. I cannot wait. Anyway, let me go back to where I was. So anyway, this is the summer tablescape. Maybe it's because I've been looking at, luxuriousness with the pink Lady Carlisle, because that's just a very rich china set, and with all the gold, and maybe this is just toned down a little bit, so it kind of looks off or something. Maybe I just need to adjust my eyes and get used to it. But anyway, I just want to share with you about my cobalt blue gold, 24 karat gold encrusted glasses. And I'm getting ready to end this hangout right now, but don't go nowhere, because I'm coming right back, because I'm going to go to my computer. And we are going to begin to put together the semi-annual YouTube Street Awards by popular demand, by special request by VDub. He thinks I should do it twice a year. Once in June and once in December. It is June 20th. Maybe I can get it in by June 30th. I don't know. But I need you back here in a couple of minutes. Go tell your friends and everybody else to get in my chat room, because we're going to do it the same way we did before. And the reason why it's imperative and important that you participate is because I can't remember everything, number one. Number two, I missed a lot of stuff. And so there's stuff that none of us are going to remember, but there might be 1 or 2 people that might bring it to our memory and say, hey, remember this happened? This should be organized and nominated in such and such category. We can also come up with new categories. We can come up with some ground rules. I think, well, you know what? I'll talk more about it in a minute. So go ahead, tell a friend. I'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Don't go nowhere. I'm coming right back.